Hello, the other platforms. Let's
Hi, Twitch,
do.
wherever you are.
I'm gonna close this, minimize my shit so that stuff is not in the way.
I'm still not seeing the. Hold on a second. Maybe it just take. There we go. YouTube.
The go live notification, yeah, I just got it actually. So hopefully,
Oh,
I
I
guess
yeah,
maybe
I hear myself. I hear myself now.
excellent. I was gonna say, give me a sound check, but you did appreciate that, so I don't have to. Where is? Let me open up this file location. Sorry, I should have had this part ready. We're gonna do Nintendo tunes this week, so I'm gonna do a quick sound check if that's cool with you guys before the show.
Blessed.
Probably makes sense, right? Let's do turn on original sound for musicians. Here's a random track from weeks prior. You guys can hear it, hopefully.
Well, I
Yeah,
heard it.
yeah, Rhythm Heaven.
Actually, 1-2 switch.
Oh yes, I remember that one. Okay,
Bless you for
that
that.
took us a while.
All right. Sounds like we're ready to go then. Let me turn off my original audio for right now, though, so that you don't hear all like my background noise inadvertently. Like this
Okay.
dog that's click clacking behind me because he found his way back downstairs. And let's do this thing. Where's my show notes? Right there. Show start. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Infendo Radio episode something 85. I'm gonna say 7. Justin, can you tell me if
Yes,
I'm
it is
okay?
785.
Okay, cool. I'm here with Justin and Brandon. It's the spooky season. How y'all doing?
Doing fine.
Yeah, we're ready.
I am disappointed because I have all of my awesome cosplay costumes, but my kids don't want to trick or treat, so I have no reason to put them on and walk around town in them.
Aw,
Oh,
why do
you're,
your
you're
kids not want candy? This is disgusting.
Well, we started a I guess tradition last year where because the kids didn't feel like going out and it was cold and rainy, we just bought a bunch of candy and sat around and watched like a Halloween themed movie. So now they'd
hey.
just rather do that.
I'm not against that actually, Justin. I'm gonna
I'm
propose that in my household. We're gonna do the trick or treating thing, but there's not a lot of like houses around here that are candy producing, so we kind of do the same thing, and then I can get the candies I want. Paydays. Nobody's got a payday in their fucking
payday.
in their candy bin. Yeah,
I don't
You
even know what a
maniac.
payday is.
It's peanuts. It's peanuts.
No.
and caramel.
Peanuts and caramel, yeah.
They've also got a chocolate payday. Don't confuse it with a Baby Ruth because they're not the same. Anyways, this is
Oh,
not the
Payday's
candy
the
wars.
crispy ones. That's the one with the crispy rice. I get it.
Uh,
Oh.
yeah, we go
Wait.
get
No,
yourself a
I'm thinking
payday.
of
No,
a
you're thinking of
hundred.
100 grand bar. 100 grand bar is the one
No,
with
no,
caramel
Payday's
and
also
Krispies.
peanuts. It's just
Payday's
I don't
just
know.
literally peanuts and caramel. It's
Wow.
Okay, it is what I'm thinking of. All
Yeah,
right.
but
that
there's
sounds
also a
awful.
chocolate
Yeah,
version
sounds like
that's
I
better
got
than a Baby
cavities.
Ruth. I well, I've got a water pick that I use while I shower. Maybe invest in one of those, but it
You
doesn't.
water pick while you shower? I water pick, but not when I'm showering.
Well, where is the water gonna go otherwise?
The sink.
But then you make a mess everywhere. It splashes. It's just better in the
What
shower,
the hell is
bruh.
What are
happening?
you doing with your water pick? Like, what, it's just gonna splash everywhere. Like mine
Da,
is a
da, da,
switch.
da,
I
da,
put it in my mouth first
It's
before
the
I use it.
news. Da, da,
All
da,
right, all
da,
right.
da. It's the
All right, all right.
news. Did you guys hear that? I heard the news siren. It was blaring. We are going to talk about that. Did you guys see there's a 60-minute Nintendo Direct for Kirby Air Riders that got announced?
Oh my god, how's Sakurai gonna fuck around that long?
God. That will
Yeah.
be a hard pass. I had a hard enough time sitting through the
That
last
was.
Kirby Air Riders
Is he
direct.
doing it before Halloween? Maybe he'll have a funny costume.
That would be good. I'd love to see Sakurai in a like King DDD costume or something like that. Like, give me that. Yeah,
Still
no.
straight faced and talking monotone the whole time, never acknowledges it.
That's good. I'm here for that, actually. Pitch that before it's too late. However, this one's coming out Thursday, which is the 23rd. By the time I get this out, who knows? 23rd of October. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see that if you're interested. I don't know that I am. I just don't.
I'll have a peek, but it's like, what the hell are you gonna tell me that you didn't already tell me in the last one? The last one was
right.
insanely comprehensive.
The whole thing about Kirby Air Ride is it's supposed to be a simple, like, pick up and play game. Why do we need
it?
Like,
it is. It still is. It's just
there's two buttons now, though, Brandon. Hold your horses.
I know two.
Like,
why do
Avengers
we need two
Endgame
buttons? Why do we need two buttons?
Direct here.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. I'm hoping that
by the time this game comes out, the directs are going to rival the runtime of the Avatar franchise.
It's going to rival the actual like runtime of the game by the time you finish the whole thing.
I guess
in all seriousness, I'm hoping that the people that love that game love this direct, because I loved the Smash Bros ones, you know, like the weird dojo thing that he had or whatever.
I'm still I'm gonna play this game, but
yeah,
I don't really need that much information. I mean,
I will get it probably on sale or something, but I will get
dedicated directs. You know what? I think it's just to get people hyped. That's pretty much what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we got like a 15-minute direct for Donkey Kong, which is arguably a much bigger, more exciting game.
I was going to put that in the news, but yeah, why don't we talk about that? I guess there's nothing much more to talk about except for that there's a new direct, right? Or are we talking about the old one?
I was talking about the old one. I didn't know there was a new one.
There's no new one other than the Kirby Air Riders one last I knew.
I thought I saw some like Donkey Kong news on Nintendo Life. I just assumed that's what you were talking about. Maybe
it's probably just talking about the DLC.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't put any of the Donkey Kong stuff that I saw in there. My mistake. No direct. Breaking unbreak that news. But there is some sales for Pokemon Legends ZA from the UK charts, because we don't get those anymore in the US. It's seems split 50-50 across the Switch and Switch 2 as far as sales are concerned. It looks like the sales numbers so far are lower than what Legends Arceus was at this point in time, which could mean nothing. But we kind of forgot to talk about Pokemon last week, even though it came out. I don't assume that you guys care very much, but do you guys make anything here?
No. Justin's the most Pokemon focused person here, and he's kind of like,
and I'm still like on the fence with this game, so I haven't really looked up anything for it because I don't want it, because I don't want to spend the money on another Pokemon game that I'll play for 3 to 5 hours and then never again.
Yeah,
understandable.
Well, that kind of bleeds a little bit into the next bit of news, because I'm not sure if you guys saw, but there was a Pokemon leak, and
again.
Well, apparently it was part of the last one. Rumored is the rumor going around, like the Terra leak or whatever. But regardless, apparently there's like 5 years of Pokemon that's like been leaked or announced because of this leak, rumored anyways, rather. So the biggest one is that Pokemon Wind and Wave allegedly is coming out next year. And there was some,
ran out of racks.
Yeah. There was some video, I believe, and some images that came out, but like now it's kind of scrubbed from the internet. So that almost is like, confirming all of these rumors, in my opinion. But also there was something called Project Seed, which was going to be an MMO allegedly. So yeah, like just a lot of stuff in the leak. I know we don't care about Pokemon here, but Steve, if he's
I
watching,
mean,
he's
an
like so
MMO
mad at us.
Pokemon
It's
game
exciting for
sounds,
everyone who loves this
yeah,
stuff.
sounds appealing to
Yeah,
me. So, but
yeah.
I don't know what the seed is, but
Yeah, one, and
uh,
I can't find a source for it. I think I heard it on a podcast or something, but I guess also allegedly a lot of like documents on how much these games cost came from this leak. So like like this last Pokemon game, Legends Arceus, was made for $50 million, which sounds like a lot, but like compared to a lot of other games, it's like, gosh, Nintendo, couldn't you put a little bit more, or Pokemon Company or Game Freak, or whoever down or up the chain is making these decisions? It's almost like, man, this is put some money into these games and make it run better, or whatever the latest complaint is. I know what it is now. It's the Windows. Have you guys seen the Windows complaints all over the internet? So
God, no, now what?
like what Microsoft Windows?
let me try and explain. So apparently in the city, like all the windows and like all the textures are flat instead of it being like 3D rendered. So like if you walk up to the wall, like it might seem like there's a window ledge there, but it's just like a wallpaper. People are complaining about that. And yeah,
Ugh.
I get it, I guess. But
I mean, for one thing, this is running on the original Switch. Like it's got a Switch 2 version, but it was built for the original Switch. So you can't expect all that much. And second of all, and I stand by this, I haven't had it like officially confirmed, but as far as I know, Game Freak is still kind of considered an indie developer. So like, yeah,
Yeah,
Nintendo does publish the Pokemon games, but I feel like Game Freak still kind of operates on a smaller scale than.
I've heard like back and forth on this. I've heard one, it's bad to work at Game Freak. Apparently, they're working way too hard there. And two, it might be coming from the Pokemon Company, which is the weird independent party between Nintendo
Yeah.
and Game Freak. It might not be coming from Nintendo directly, but they definitely own a portion of Pokemon Company.
Yeah, like Pokemon is just really in this weird, like legal limbo where it's owned by everybody and nobody at the same time. And I think,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
I think one
it's
of
got
the
to be a
reasons,
nightmare.
I'd say that like I'd hate to say it, but like maybe Pokemon should go dormant for a little bit so people can get
yeah,
like excited about a new one again because it's been so constant for so long.
when
But
was the last
people are
time?
insatiable for this stuff though. So
Yeah, I know they keep selling. When was the
That's the
last time
thing,
there was a
right?
year
Yeah.
without a like tentpole Pokemon game? Like I can't
I guess
remember.
that depends on what you consider tentpole, like because they do kind of
I
like
guess they kind of slowed down a little bit in the 3DS era just because, there was nothing coming out on the Wii U but I don't know. It's
yeah, maybe Sun
yeah.
and Moon was probably the last time type of thing.
I think it's time to reinvent the wheel. I mean, and I think Legends, at least Legends Arceus did a decent job of reinventing the wheel and kind of refreshing Pokemon to be something new and exciting. But yeah, it sounds like they're
Yeah.
just kind of falling back into their old habits.
And it seems
Yeah.
as if Game Freak is up for it because what was the game that they showed a trailer for that? Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Beast of Reincarnation. Or is that what it was called? It was like the samurai game or whatever. Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation. It was like an Xbox games trailer. Go look that up. We talked about it on the show, but it looked really fucking cool. And it's like that's Game Freak, so it's like like obviously they can do shit, but maybe somebody's holding them back. I feel like it's got to be like you said, Justin, like somewhere down up
Yeah,
the chain.
Yeah, there's got to be like a crunch
Yeah,
there that Nintendo is like, hey, we're not paying, we're not giving you extra money for these games, but we're going to demand that they come out every year. So this again, indie developer has to make a $1 billion game on $50 million, and
yeah, yeah.
it seems like
in a
it's just a
year.
little much, but people love this stuff. They don't want it to stop.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
honestly,
they
I
just
don't care
exist
about
as
window
cards for a
textures as long
while.
as the game is fun. The game could look like an N64 game for all I care, as long as it's fun to play. But
Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting it because I'm a mark. But yeah. Okay, well, that was 2 Pokemon stories in a row.
Oh, this one made me say.
Yeah, this one kind of sucks, right?
can
Yeah,
we leave
Itagaki
those 2
passed away.
Pokemon stories at a nursery and get an egg?
Maybe, but it might be best leave a ditto with it. Itagaki, he was the Team Ninja founder. He was also creator of Ninja Gaiden. He passed away. He was 86, 88.
Dead or alive too. And, I
Dead
love
or
that
alive.
fighting
Lots of
game.
stuff. Lots of stuff. So that's pretty sad. What do you guys make of this? Did you guys hear about this one earlier this week?
I didn't hear about it, and yeah, kind of really catches me by surprise. I mean, I've never been like a huge fan of the games that he made, but he was the Miyamoto, the
He was the edgy Miyamoto.
yeah, like he was he was one of those like big name video game developers, like one of the Spielbergs or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
He fizzled.
Exactly.
He fizzled a lot near the end, but you can't deny what he gave us. So
now I have to find out how old Miyamoto is.
he made a game where the older you say you are, the bigger the boobs get. So that's one of the Dead or Alive games.
He was. Look, I'm not saying he was like the greatest human, but it's still sad that he died. He was a smoker, right? So I'm guessing that maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at. Was like,
yeah, just still a lot of smoking in Japan. Fortunately, Miyamoto, who is hang on 12 or 15 years older, don't make me math, 15 years older than Itagaki, has quit smoking, so hopefully he'll be around with us for a little while longer.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to get that whatever Pikmin short studio into shape so he can make the next Mario movie or whatever they're doing.
Yeah. Never mind the Zelda movie.
Yeah. Maybe that's what that's for. It's like a test for like the bigger things. But okay. Anything else that caught you guys radar? I don't think I saw anything else.
I saw the stories you had, and I was like, I can't think of anything else that actually happened. So
Cool. Well, then we shall play a little bit of Nintendo's. This should be exciting this week.
I forget who's defending.
I believe you, if I remember correctly, but we'll see. We tested this beforehand, so it's bound to break while we're doing it live.
I heard you flip the switch.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just heard the sound change, so something works.
Yeah, we'll see. If you've never heard of Nintendo's before, what you've been doing? This is what you see first show. But we're gonna play some sounds from some games. These guys are gonna try and guess what the games are. The theme may become apparent very quickly this week, but perk your ears up for your first track. Starting, I didn't vet any of these actually, so I don't know what you guys are into.
Who knows what we're gonna get?
Here we go. Sounds loud. Do I need to turn it down?
It does sound loud.
Is this Trauma Center?
It is not Trauma Center.
Okay, I have to go more. Feels like that era.
Actually, kind of sounds like a puzzle game.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit. Okay, never mind. Sounds the same.
Might be.
Let's go to the next track.
This might be a Xenoblade.
Shit! I need to get back into Xenoblade.
Okay, it might be a fighting game.
Your first hint is that this is a fighting game. Oh, dog's guessing.
What is the hint?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
It is not Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
So
I'll say you must have that soundtrack memorized by now.
There's only like 5 tracks.
I've only got 3 tracks from this soundtrack, so we're gonna just let this one play for a little bit, see what happens.
Would this be Dead or Alive Dimensions?
Oh, this is
Damn!
Dead or Alive Dimensions.
I knew I heard this before. I played that game a lot on 3DS.
I think I might have figured out what the theme of this week's.
Well, don't share if you wanna win.
It's too late. I already know it.
Here comes your next game. Let me check this beforehand. Make sure not any dead giveaways here. Okay, this sounds fine. Here's your next game now. Volume need to go up a bit, maybe. Guessing no. Volume's good.
No,
Devil's
I can
Third.
It is not Devil's Third.
Fuck.
Was that the Itagaki game?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, sadly. Now I'm thinking that it might not all be this guy's games, maybe.
Well, you'll never know until you get the next track
Oh,
right
God,
now.
It is shit.
I'm gonna roll with my assumption on the theme and say, is this Bloodstained?
It's not Bloodstained. Never played
Okay,
that game,
okay.
actually. Is that a good? Good?
I feel like it's a little too hard to start you out.
Sure.
But it sounds like it's got some sort of a gothic theme to it.
Yeah.
Well, let's try this next track. See if that helps.
It's not Devil's
Nope.
Third.
This is thrown me off completely.
Geist.
Not Geist.
God. So. God, if this is another Dead or no wait. Is this God, what's the name of that Pokemon fighting game?
Oh,
It is-
Pokémon
it is-
Tournament?
It is not Pokken Tournament. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a hint. This game.
That was a Tekken spin-off anyway, not Dead
Okay.
or Alive.
You're right.
This game came out on the Nintendo DS.
Crap.
Ninja
there was
Gaiden DS, whatever the DS stands for.
I'm gonna have to give it to him. It was
Right.
Ninja
Yeah,
Gaiden
you might
Dragon
as well
Sword.
give him that Dragon Sword. Dragon
Dragon
Sword.
Sword. Mhm.
Doubles.
I was
Slytherin.
thinking it might have been a
I-
portable Ninja Gaiden title, but I could not think of the name of it for the life of me. Should have just guessed something DS.
I had a feeling it was Ninja Gaiden, but yeah, I couldn't think of the subtitles of any of them. So I just knew that the subtitle for the DS one was DS.
Yeah, the Dragon Sword was fun actually. If you can find a copy of that or emulate it or something, I highly recommend it. Justin is quickly running away with this week's Nintendo's, and that's
can't keep
okay
getting away with it.
because this one is worth 15 Bitcoins. So
That's
or
a lot of money.
Dog coins,
Dog-
just
dog-
something.
dog.
Maybe something a bit cheaper. Here we go. Here's your next track.
Devil's Third.
This is Devil's Third.
I was going to shout out Devil's Third right off the bat, but I'm like, he's been calling this the whole game. I'm gonna let
The
him.
second I knew it,
shout
I
it
knew it was
first.
gonna be what he's had to be.
I owe you 15 Friday the 13th coins.
15,000 space bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
exactly.
man.
Great. I'm glad we
I
got
don't.
to do a
I
round
think
of
Justin won.
Nintentunes. We didn't get to do that for a hot minute. But now it's time to talk about the games we've been playing. If we've been playing any, sounds like a lot of us have been doing maybe some other things. I want to start with you, Brendan, because I need to
Ah,
see maybe your 3D printing or at least hear about it.
well, I mean, like there was also I protested on Saturday. Thank you
Yes, as
very
you do.
much. That was a very good thing to do. It was had a lot of fun.
Yep.
Uh, I played more. I played more High on Life, but I kind of got to a point where I started getting annoyed by it because
Mm.
it started doing that thing where it's like I'm calling out the things that are tropes in video games while doing it, and
Oh yeah, that Simpsons thing where we're gonna
yeah,
Yeah.
make fun of it, but we're also going to
also
make you do it
doing it.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It got a little too like I'm starting to see the game loop, and I'm just not really that intrigued.
Yeah.
So I kind of moved off of that and got more into Halloween decorations.
All right. That's
So
what I'm
yeah,
here for.
I designed some because I realized I have a bunch of these magnet discs. Uh, I was like, well, let me design eyeballs. I've got this metal cabinet in front of one of my windows. Just put black lights on it and use the glow print.
That's pretty sick. Yeah.
And
That
I
picture that you
printed
sent was so cool.
yeah, I printed out a couple different types of eyes that I designed real quick. And then I moved on over to saying, wait, a booze corporeal. It could be coming out of stuff. I could just cut off its back end, then be not only would it be easier to print, but also it could just be stuck anywhere.
Yes.
And that's when I cut off the tail end of a boo, put in the right size for my neodymium magnet, and it came out pretty good. Did a little painting with UV paint. I've been really getting into UV black light
I didn't
paint and
even know
stuff.
that was such a thing until you said that in Discord, and I was like, "What the fuck is UV paint?"
No, you
Really?
just get it at Michael's. I got like
Yeah.
12.
I'm not into craft stuff, I guess.
I've got the skeleton in the back window of my garage, and I've just been going up there and painting progressively more gross stuff all over it in UV paint. Like make it look like it's
Nice.
barfing like a bunch of pink glowing goo. And
That's great.
just adding little things here and there. No, it was a fun little project trying to make the magnet eyes, and it did come out pretty good. Had to adjust them. They don't look great right now, but it's kind of tough to adjust them without seeing what they look like. Might have to
Mm.
open the window and actually walk in my garden. Uh,
I
so
mean, back when I decorated for Halloween, that was pretty much what I did. I would walk like a block away and just walk towards the house and see how good it looked the whole way there.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
mine looks pretty good. Mine's come out pretty well. I've got like the projector that's doing the spooky colors, but I it's going through.
Mm.
I lit my garden overgrow, so it's got these organic sort of weaving
Mm.
structures through the light that like kind of adds to it.
Mm.
I've been weird about it this year.
We only
Slowly
do like blow
progressing.
ups, but we have like 32 of them. Not
Ew.
maybe not that many, but I'm almost not exaggerating.
I paid the $85 for all the candy this year.
Oh, you
And
have that many trick or treaters that come by?
oh yeah, yes,
Wow,
many, too many. Uh, but
that's awesome.
it's gonna be fun.
Did you get them some
Uh,
paydays?
no, I didn't get him any paydays. I literally have to start too many Snickers. I gotta find some stuff that's okay for kids who can't eat peanuts. Um,
Oh, good point. Let's
and
get some
that's where
like
the gummy
Laffy
bears
Taffy or
come in.
something.
Oh no, I got a bunch of the Starkist individually wrapped gummy bears and stuff. They'll and
Nice.
Kit Kats. Uh, and gosh, yeah, no, I get really into
Can't believe
this.
that's already coming. We're 10 days away.
I know, I know, it's coming so fast. I gotta do an outdoor movie night with some folks, and gonna show some horror flicks out back. Uh,
Uh, do if you
Nice.
do it with Justin, make sure that you guys share the file beforehand. That was the lesson I took out of that last.
no, I'm gonna actually physically be outside with a fire and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you don't want to have VR and fire. I don't think that mixes.
no, it's folding chairs, projected out the side of the garage.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. I love doing it. I just wish I get more people to come to my house to do it with me. I'm gonna
You
do it
need to
anyway, no matter how few people show up.
put like up a sign on the community. I bet you some kids would show up or something.
I don't want that. That feels creepy. I want people at least
Yeah.
I know.
That's true. I guess since I have kids, it's different. But yeah, no, I get it. I get that.
Yeah, you don't
And
generally want
also
to
these
invite the
movies are.
neighborhood kids to
Hey kids, want to watch some gory movies? I've got The Howling here, and I've got Fright Night. You want some nightmares? Here we
Got some,
go.
I've got some candy, but not any paydays, you motherfuckers.
You sickos who like paydays, get out.
If you're done, I'm gonna take from here, Justin. I'm gonna be quick, so that's why I'm going. I'm giving you the privilege of going last since you won. So,
Is that how that
what
works?
I didn't really play very many games this week. I booted up the Xbox mainly because of this fucking Game Pass fiasco. So I had to make sure that I had my shit covered. The If you're looking for cheap Game Pass, you could still do it in that method that I said before. I had to test it out this week because my Game Pass finally expired. But basically what you do is you create an account in India and you buy the Game Pass for that. And then you connect that to your system and make sure that, it's set to the primary Xbox or something like that. It's fucking confusing. But then after that, all the profiles that are connected to your Xbox have access to Game Pass. I made the mistake, however, of not buying Game Pass Ultimate because there's like fucking 3 tiers now. Apparently, I just got Essential. So I need to up my shit because Essential doesn't have shit. So through all of that, I ended up playing 2 games. I did end up playing Overwatch 2 because I don't know why I always go back to it during the spooky season, but it has a lot of cool like Halloween.
I forget it. Yeah, I forget it does the Halloween things.
Yeah. So I went back for 2 reasons for that. And I didn't know this, but this is why I've stuck around. They brought back Overwatch 1. Basically, there's 6v6 now. And I did not know, and it's really fun actually.
I feel like you told us this already. You keep discovering it. That's what made me want to go play it the last time you brought it up. I was like,
last time it was limited, but now it's just like back. It was like
that way.
Yeah, it was part of an event, so like that's why I was playing it during that time, but now it's like it's just like back, and they've changed a lot of the way that progression works, which I kind of appreciate. So like you don't have to. So there's like 1 million fucking characters now. So like you're always getting shit for like people that you don't like actually use. So like I don't know. I'm here for just the Overwatchy stuff. I don't care about skins or anything like that. If you're in for that, I guess you can buy the battle pass. But yeah, Overwatch is still fun. Rumor has it.
I still have not played that game.
It's a good little first-person shooter. It's very hero shooter, I guess they're called.
It's free to play, and you get some goodies because of Game Pass if you still have that. So you can always check it out if you would like. I don't know if there's a Switch 2 version of Overwatch 2. I should check that out actually. I might enjoy that.
Oh, that's a good question.
So, but what else did I play? I played Tales of Arise for like a hot minute. That's that like RPG game that I was like
Arise.
Yeah. That's that RPG game that I started like I feel like a year ago now at this point. And I'm just trying to chug through the finish line, but RPGs are so long. It's supposed to be a 40-hour game, and I feel like I'm like right there. But yeah, just trying to grind until the end on that one. The other thing has just been continuing to read stupid Cimmerillion. It's really long. I don't know if you guys have ever read that, but now I know about a lot of stupid things. So
this is like the side notes to Lord of the Rings, and
basically,
wasn't this the one that he didn't even finish writing? His son
did,
had to finish it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a bunch of like lore about the lore. So like I know about like the sun and the moon and all the stuff. Like it's yeah. Justin, what have you been playing?
Well, I have been playing the same crap that I've been playing the past few weeks, but I do have a few new things to say. So, first of all, I wanted to point out my to the those of you watching on the tubes. I found the earrings that I said I had lost last week. These little
Yeah.
question mark block earrings. So I'm very happy about that. They're completely acrylic, including the pin
Nice.
They
and
look
everything.
really
So
cool.
yeah, I don't have to worry about allergies. Um, I've also spent the past couple evenings playing Game Boy, specifically Lego Game Boy. I
Yeah.
just finished putting it together tonight. This was a very fun build. It is very authentic. I love the fact that the buttons and the D-pad
Uh,
and everything are like actual physical. Like you can turn the volume and contrast knobs.
I
There's an
love that feeling of the power switch.
Oh
The
yeah,
power switch
yeah. I was gonna say
clicks.
the
I
on-off
love that.
switch is just absolutely like everything. Like
That's what
this
really I was like when I
this
did that.
feels like a real Game Boy. They did an awesome job with this.
That's so cool.
Except for the start and select button, which are just rubber tires shoved into a wedge.
Yeah,
That's the. It's like, God dang it!
yeah
This
that
close to perfection.
yeah that part's not
You
great.
dropped the
But
ball.
what's funny is I keep looking at it and I see the Nintendo logo. I'm like, oh, whoops, I left it on.
Oh yeah. No, I really
And-
kind of dig that when you walk by it
Yeah.
and you can see the Nintendo. I did the same thing. I also did the Nintendo logo.
Are either
Yeah.
of you going to do the thing where you buy the mod to put the screen in it to make it an actual
No.
Game Boy?
No,
No.
no.
Why? No.
I have enough.
That's a lot of
Why
work.
not?
I have enough better hardware to play Game Boy games on. I don't need to
Oh,
make a Lego
You know what's
set
my-
into a bad
Yeah.
Game Boy.
Yeah, my favorite scenario is getting really into a game and then the buttons fall out. That's it's like, my Game Boy collapsed in my hand.
Justin, your reasoning for not doing it might be my reasoning for doing it. It's like, how many objects in my house can I make run a Game Boy? Yeah. So what else, Justin? What have you been playing? Any actual games or any more Legos maybe?
So again, I haven't been playing anything new, but I have made some significant progress in the games that I have been playing.
Such as?
So still playing tons of No Man's Sky. Still can't play it on the Switch because they still haven't updated the cross save. But
Okay.
I downloaded the game
That sucks.
on my Xbox One, which is in my office, my Series X, which is hooked up to the big screen TV in the living room, and my Steam Deck, which of course is portable. So now at least I can still play it in the three places that I most played No Man's Sky on the Switch. I just have to, change consoles in order to do it. But
Sure.
in the process of playing as much of it as I have been playing, I made an amazing discovery. So, this game has like an economy. So like while it's very like Minecrafty and you get materials, you build things with it, you try and make your things bigger or more elaborate, you get access to new equipment and stuff like that. It's very, very similar to that. There's also an economy to it. So every time you scan a new plant or animal or mineral, you get money for that. And then you can also go to trading aliens or trading machines at space stations and sell things for money. So one of the problems I've had with the game is I still have the original ship that I started the game with.
Okay.
I was able to recruit a freighter, which was nice. I've built a few bases and portals, but they're all like kind of rudimentary. So I was following a quest that I had started quite some time ago, and I just decided, you know what, if I'm going to play this game, I'm going to accomplish something in it. So I followed the quest through the last like few steps of it, and it ended in front of this weird portal that had like mysterious history, and there's history and lore to everything in the world here.
Mhm.
Ugh.
So it's like, do you want to use the portal? And I'm like, well, I'm playing this game to explore, so I'll go through the portal and find out where I go. And it dumped me out onto a paradise planet, which is nice. Those are, like maybe 1 in 10 is a paradise planet.
Yeah.
But the planet it brought me to has like torrential acid rain, which kind of sucked. I did learn how
Sounds like it would.
Yeah, I did learn how to use some of the equipment in my suit that protects me from that stuff, which was nice. But while I was exploring the planet and looking for material to build a base and trading posts to sell my stuff and get rid of inventory, I got caught in this torrential acid rainstorm with lightning and everything. So I'm running around in this weather, and all of a sudden I see something glowing in front of me. And there's an icon on the scanner of a little lightning bolt. I'm like, well, what the heck is that? And so I scanned it and it said storm crystals. Like, okay. So I ran towards it, and there's this glowing rock that keeps getting struck by lightning. And if you get close enough to it, you can actually pick it up and add it to your inventory. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So
That's handy.
as I'm exploring, I'm picking up these storm crystals and all that. I finally find a trading post, and I go up to the machine, to sell my wares. The storm crystals that I just happened to randomly stumble upon sell for about 200,000 space bucks each.
Wow, I think.
So I had about 25 of them, and I have officially broken the economy in this game now.
Because now you can do the thing I see everybody doing, where you can build a giant ship of any type that you like.
Exactly. Like I've reached that point in any open world game where you can now do anything.
This is clicking. That sounds great.
Yeah. So
you have unlocked all the cheat codes, basically.
I've been seeing a lot of No Man's Sky posts where like people are doing dead-on recreations of like every type of ship.
Yeah, and I've seen like where people built like towers, castles, mansions, and stuff like that. And I'm like, geez, I just have like one little room with a bunch of computers in it, and that's my whole base. So now I can start like doing that stuff. So basically, I set up a base with a portal on this planet that gets these storms and the storm crystals. And whenever I need money, I just warp to that base. I call it manna from heaven. And nice. I just run around. I wait for a storm to strike, follow the icons to the nearest storm crystal.
Oh, so it's the same crystals every time? I thought it was just like first time the storm happened. Oh man,
every time a major storm happens, new storm crystals appear. So yeah, I can just go to this planet at any point, wait for a storm, run around for 5-10 minutes, and come back with like tens of millions of space bucks, so I can buy anything I want. And
you better make one of those like there's an X-wing. I've seen like people do like big ass star destroyers from Star Wars, like a Star Trek ship.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do any of that, but I'm definitely going to try and design my own spaceship sometime soon. The other thing, so after I, had my base established and I called my freighter to the system, I started exploring the other planets because there were like another like 4 or 5 planets in the system. Well, there was a moon on one of the planets, so I decided to land on the moon. And there are these items that appear throughout the world called gravitino balls. And when you're near them, they create disturbances in the gravity and the world around you. And when you pick them up, it sets off a thing for sentinels, which are these robotic things that basically control the galaxy. It sets off these alarms for them to basically chase after you. So I picked up the gravitino balls, and near where they were was this...
ravioli joke. Move on.
Near where I picked them up, there was this butte. if you know your geology,
It's
you
a
look.
butt.
Yeah, look it up. But there was this butte near where I found the Gravitino ball. So I took out my manipulator tool and basically burrowed a corkscrew through the butte all the way up to the top, so that every time I steal these balls and the sentinels come after me, I can run away from them, and while I'm inside this big mountain, they can't find me. And when I reach the top, there's a portal and a place for me to land my ship and everything, so I can get away easily. So
he's never gonna beat Donkey Kong, Eugene. He's never gonna beat Donkey Kong. I'm just gonna tell you right now, he's never gonna get to it.
So now that I have broken the economy and basically learned how to do everything I could ever possibly do on that game, at least I think. I did go back to Donkey Kong Bonanza. I am in the home stretch.
Yes,
I'm in the home stretch. I have reached.
Which part of the home stretch, though? Like, are you like in the 9th inning, or are you like in the 18th?
Are you going after that monkey?
Nope. The monkey has been eliminated.
He's perished, and now you're up to.
Yep.
The
so
rule.
now I'm chasing his murderer.
Murderer.
I think that was a pretty spoiler-free way of describing.
Thank you for telling me at least where you're at. This is good. This is really good news.
Yeah, you're on the fringe.
Yeah. So tonight, or this weekend, I'm probably going to end up finishing that game, and then I'll probably buy the DLC so I can run around DK Island and all of that.
I'm going to maybe put you in a tough spot, but I want to invite Steve next week so we can talk about that fucking game. Was that
so doable? I'm close enough. So I'm close enough to the end of the game that I can finish it by next podcast.
Yeah, if you've gotten to that point, you've got like maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes left of that game.
Oh, really? Well, then I must be like seconds away from the final boss, because I went through this kind of gauntlet of enemies and
Kremlings.
And arrived at a spot where there is a place to build a home, whatever they call them, a getaway.
Yeah, I love those places.
And there's a barrel that's going to launch me to the next spot. So I'm guessing that barrel is going to launch me to the final boss, because if there's that little game left after you reach the spoiler point of the game, then I've definitely played through all that. So I'm gonna do that tonight. That'll be my goal.
Wasn't that
tonight.
Spoiler portion of the game pretty fucking cool though?
I mean,
yes.
The fact that I knew what the spoiler was meant that as soon as I saw what was sticking out of the ground, I'm like, yeah, that